on the metal side, we're too Christian, but on the Christian side, and they're very conservative. It's like they're
Mhm.
not; those aren't real Christians. Don't listen to them.
We are hanging again with frontman Sonny Sandoval. Sonny, thank you so much for being here tonight, man.
Always, man. Thanks for having me.
So I just gotta ask, first P.O.D. album in 6 years. How are you feeling?
Well, I mean, always excited, but I think more excited this time just because we've been finished, mixed and mastered for at least a year and a half now. So I think COVID kind of pushed everything away, and we decided to do this whole single waterfall type release. So it's takes a lot of patience, but we're we're just excited for people to hear it, man.
you know, Talking about just like the style of music and talking about Circles to Veritas, Christian rock too, or Christian
Mhm.
new metal or whatever you want to call it. You guys were just whatever. If this is what
Well,
you want to label us, then that's fine.
yeah, at the same time, I mean, I'm not losing sleep over it, but it's definitely worth a discussion. You know what I mean? Because it's like if we've just been a band about faith, and because we come from the hardcore scene, everybody's about something. So being about my faith was no different than any other band. You know what I'm saying? But I think so that if I was in a reggae band or a country band or an R&B band, no one would ever say, "Oh, hey, that's a Christian group." No one would ever say that. But
Yeah.
because we're in metal, it's like, "Oh, that's that Christian group." So it's not like it doesn't make us any popular. I mean, it actually hurts us in
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much now, but 30 years ago,
Sure.
it
Yeah.
it hurts you to say that because no one really understands what that means. Um, and so we always shied away from that. And at the same time, it's not like we ever marketed our faith and we got all kinds of love in the Christian realm or whatever that is, whatever that's called. We didn't. We got exactly the same. It was like, oh, those guys they're fake Christians. They're not real Christians.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
we got more slack from the Christian world than we did the secular world. So we've always been in between two worlds. So it was never really fair. So but whatever, we're not that band that's gonna cry about it. We're just like we just knew, hey man, if when we hit that stage or whatever, we just have to be 10 times better than the band we're playing because we want to be undeniable. We're not gonna stop being who we are. And if someone says, hey, I think those guys are Christians, and then they're gonna watch us and hear us to be like, oh, whatever, dude, those guys rock. And so that's
Yeah. For sure, man.
I
Yeah.
guess that's kind of what we've done for 32 years is prove it. Like I don't care what you say or what you believe in, bro. Just listen to the music.
That's right, man.
I'm a fan of Rage Against the Machine. Do I believe in all their politics and their thinking? No, I don't. Not at all. But damn, that band is so good.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
so at least I just want the same courtesy. I've always wanted the same courtesy because I feel like in the metal world, they're saying it's like almost like it's subliminal. They're letting their readers know, hey, they're a Christian band, so don't pay
Right. Yeah.
attention to
Yeah.
them.
Don't take them
You
serious.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
don't take them serious, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it is. It is weird, man. Like you said, every band has to be about something, and especially in the hardcore scene or the metal scene, and there's subgenres to the genres and all of that. But there
Mm-hmm,
is there
mm-hmm.
there is something about that Christian label that people will dismiss, and like you said, on both sides, right? On the secular
Yeah, yeah,
side, they'll say don't take them serious. On the Christian side, it's oh they're not Christian enough, you
yeah.
know?
They're not Christian enough. Yeah, on the metal side, we're too Christian.
Right?
Just
Yeah.
because we might have said Jesus in an article or in a
Right.
magazine or whatever, but in the Christian side, and they're very conservative. It's like they're
Mhm.
not; those aren't real Christians. Don't listen to them. So it's
Yeah.
just we've always been in between.
Well, and the other label that POD always had, or and maybe still does, whether it's accurate or not, POD will always be part of the conversation on new metal. That genre, that label,
Mhm.
whatever you want to call it. Does that mean anything to you? Like as you think about the music you've made, as you reflect on albums, as you look forward to the release of Veritas, like does that label mean anything to you?
It, I mean, no, I mean, whatever, I'm like, I think we've gotten to the point where we just don't care anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think before when we first started, it was all before new metal. We've heard it all. So it
Right.
wasn't,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it was like, you guys are rap core, you guys are rap rock, you guys,
Yeah.
whatever. And so those never stuck. So, obviously when they started calling you new metal, it was like, oh, that's not going to stick either. It'll just, whatever. It's whoever's calling the shots at that point. And then I
Yeah.
think when it did stick, maybe we just didn't know how to embrace it, and we were like, oh, we're just a rock band, whatever. But I think now that everybody's so we're not new metal, it's like I think P.O.D. is like, dude, whatever, we're cool with that. I think we want to embrace it now that everybody doesn't want to embrace it.
Yeah.
But whatever. I guess we just never thought of ourselves as in the metal genre. You know what I mean? I think we definitely have a lot of heavy elements, but we love so many different types of music, and we've tried to blend those as best that we can. So, I don't know. I just never thought we were a metal band, but I don't reject it at all. I
Yeah.
love metal, so cool.